There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
Halo,
It's rather
assalamualaikum
pathetic to force
semuanya.
a
Selamat
conversation
malam
just to occupy
minggu.
silence.
Wait. Kali ini kita bakal main Genshin Impact. Am I live right now? Or is it private? I just make it public.
Relax.
Okay, aman. YouTube. Halo Abias, selamat malam minggu. Apa kabar nih Abias? Nggak pakai VTuber. Enggak, aku lagi sambil ngerangkum kerjaan, jadi banyak tab agar komputernya tidak terlalu terbebani. Aku live biasa aja. Suaranya gimana? Kegedean atau udah normal semuanya? Aman nggak guys? Normal, alhamdulillah.
Quit following me.
Kamu libur nggak besok? Selamat libur ya. Mencari Apep. Apep tuh siapa ya? Aku udah lama. Ini Apep.
I had a
Ih,
feeling
naga
your
ya.
kind might come
Libur lah,
calling.
masa enggak? Iya juga sih. Masa
The ley lines are
sekolah?
in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Ermin. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction.
Aku mau.
You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
Kita rangkum harga dulu ya.
This isn't a joke, Pep. Nahida's in grave danger. Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain.
17 Agustus ikut lomba. Enggak,
Assistance?
aku kan udah besar, jadi nggak ikut lomba. Waktu kecil sih ikut ya. Dan kayaknya nggak pernah juara deh, cuma ikut-ikut doang ya. Kalau kamu ikut nggak?
Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation.
Nggak ikut loh,
But that
kenapa
does
nggak
not
ikut?
mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru.
Why?
Tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior.
Be your savior. Dia nggak mau jadi penyelamat kita gitu. Oh iya, Naida lagi ini ya, lagi down.
The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
Kelas
Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its
45,
guardian.
25, 20 billion.
I may have given my tacit agreement as your
45,
kind built
25,
homes here
20.
and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny boor, puny humans.
Oh ya,
In
harusnya
my
aku
eyes,
hitung yang
all of
ini.
you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles.
Masa naga telah usai katanya.
In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, I have been
23,
merciful
2,
enough.
21, 23.
Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
Abang, kenapa nggak pernah ada Nightbot? Aku
Be
juga
not
lupa ya.
mistaken. The fate of
Alasannya
Sumeru
apa?
is of no concern to me.
Kayaknya dulu aku
I
hapus
am
soalnya
neither the god
biar
of this land nor its
capnya
guardian.
lebih bersih aja.
I may have given my tacit agreement
Naida,
as your
kenapa
kind
digendong?
built
Naida
homes
lagi
here
ini.
and multiplied for generation
Lagi
upon
sakit.
generation.
Halo
But
Hatsan
that does
Hua,
not mean
welcome.
that I bear any
Ini
responsibility
story-nya
for
by the way
Sumeru.
udah lama ya, aku baru lanjutin lagi ya.
Tiny
Kalau kamu
boor,
player lama harusnya udah
puny
tahu
humans.
story-nya.
In my
Aku baru
eyes,
comeback
all of
Genshin.
you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior.
Hua tuh dari game apa? Aku udah lama tidak main game anime ya.
The age of the
baru
dragons
main
ended
lagi.
long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to
Main
side with your
FNAF
enemies when the
Security
heavenly principles rules
Bridge
began to
bang,
relax, I have been
Kamu udah
merciful
tamat
enough.
itu. 2026 baru
Do
nyoba
not
Genshin.
forget that I have no
Siapa
love for
kamu?
this world you hold so dear.
Welcome ya. Kamu main di mana? PC apa handphone?
Be not mistaken. The fate of
Kuat dong
Sumeru is
PC
of no
kamu ya.
concern to me.
25, 39,
I am neither the god of this land
14.
nor its guardian. I may have given my
25,
tacit agreement as your
39,
kind built
14,
homes here and
39,
multiplied for
somewhere
generation
in-
upon generation. But that does not
Tablet.
mean that I
Oh,
bear any responsibility
interesting.
for Sumeru.
iPad gitu ya.
Tiny boor.
Itu aja
puny
cuma di
humans.
PC. Oh, kamu
In
belum
my
pernah.
eyes, all of you are but intruders
Iya, kalau
who
FNAF tuh
follow in
game
the wake of
komputer
the
ya.
heavenly principles.
Jatuhnya
I am not obliged to
Kamu
be
kapan
your
ini?
savior.
bikin rakit komputer bias. Tapi jangan deh, harga komponen lagi mahal-mahalnya ya sekarang ya.
The age of the dragons ended long ago. And the
Oh, ini
world
kita
that
karena
in
salah
choosing
pilih,
not to- do
jadi
not
ini
forget that I have
bolak-balik
no
doang
love
ya.
for this-
A pep.
Kayaknya kita
If you
harus
truly well,
pilih pilihan yang
after-
benar ya.
Now that is a
Ternyata dari
compelling.
tadi.
When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by
bolak-balik
forbidden
doang
knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony.
Milihnya salah.
And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity.
Kita lihat trading view,
Oh,
MDK,
tiny boor, puny humans.
MDK.
Just this once I shall deign to show you the
MDK
true
is
power
good.
of
Biasa ada
dragonkind.
di resist.
Hello? It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Oh no, badai pasir. Hold on to me, pegangan katanya. Oh no, Paimon. Rekomendasi gacha buat pemula bang. Jujur aku baru 2 hari comeback Genshin ya setelah pensiun. Berapa? 2 tahun kayaknya, jadi aku nggak tahu gachanya apa. Tapi karena ini game anime, saranku gacha waifu ya. Gacha karakter yang kamu suka.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long
Terus kamu
before
build
she
dia.
recovers.
Soalnya
But I should warn you.
Game
Booer's
Genshin tuh
existence is
hero apa aja
closely
bisa bagus
intertwined
ya
with
asal
Irmin's
build-nya
soul.
bagus.
Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never
Kalau buat
completely
daily
recover
sih
her former
enaknya
strength.
Wanderer ya, bisa terbang dia sama
Thank you.
Spare me your words of
nyerangnya
gratitude.
tuh auto M. Kemana-mana enak, sama buat daily
You
juga
may
enak.
also spare
Kelarin
me your
missionnya,
faint concern.
perangnya enak, gak ribet. Nah, kita lihat BDM-nya.
A dragon's sovereign's power.
Oh, good to hear.
Bannernya belum bisa di build. Sekarang banner apa ya?
Ever held in.
Aku belum lihat gacha
The
lagi.
compliment was sincere. I did once.
Aku lagi bikin squishy
That tree
butter.
was not
Wow.
planted by the heavenly principles.
Jadi,
Irmin's soul existed
udah
before they
jadi.
ever arrived in Tevat.
Kamu bikin sendiri atau sama teman?
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and
NDK
function then
bagus.
differed greatly from today.
Good.
The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar,
Good.
primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the light realm.
Crisis.
The heavenly principles usurped and
Resikonya.
refashioned Irmin's soul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the
Resikonya
world.
hampir zero sih.
Yet in the
Kesini
end,
1,
humanity
kesini
has failed to
10.
protect it. Heavenly principles,
Bikin sendiri.
God
Wow.
of gods.
Oh, kamu tahu
It makes
cara
me
buatnya?
sick. The enmity between
Lihat
your kind
tutorial
and
di
mine can
mana.
never be bridged.
Ini kita bisa sampai 6%, 7%. Even
As
so,
things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we
7%.
reclaim this world for ourselves.
by the way, salam
The
kenal ya
opportunity will
untuk
arise no matter
suaminya
how long we
Sanhua.
must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his
Ini
authority from the
10%.
hands of the usurpers.
DKA.
But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
2940 atau 2890. 2940 atau 2890. Ya bang, Bang sih main game sambil nonton.
I hear a
Main
great
apa tuh?
disturbance out there.
Thank you udah nonton.
Sandstorms come. The Jinn.
Jin apa tuh? Ada apa
I
kah?
see. Another calamity approaches.
Ada
You both seem
bencana
restless.
lagi yang
Let
bakal
us part
datang
ways
katanya. Tapi kamu berdua
Boo
kayaknya
is safe with
kelelahan.
me. Once she has recovered, I
Naida,
shall return her to your
serahkan saja
side.
padaku, dia aman denganku katanya.
Thanks again.
Kalau dia udah baikan, aku akan balikin katanya.
I told
Oke.
you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
There she goes again. Bang, newbie kah? Aku baru balik
Nahida, you're awake.
setelah
Cease your
tensi
interrogation.
2 tahun ya,
Yes,
baru balik
she awoke
Genshin.
for a brief
Welcome
moment,
Krishna,
but she has
salam
now
kenal ya.
lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more
Kalau kamu
another
udah
time.
AR berapa nih? Salam kenal ya. Aku story-nya baru sampai Nahida. Kalau nggak salah story-nya itu Nahidanya kehilangan kekuatannya gitu ya. Udah air mentok. Sekarang mentoknya berapa? 60 kah? Apa 65? Udah sepuh dong ini Krishna nih.
Did you just dump us in
Udah
the middle
mentok.
of nowhere? Wait. No.
Ya 60.
Paimon remembers
Oh, I
now.
see.
The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
Kamu build apa, Krishna? Mainnya build apa? Ini, aduh aku lupa nama-namanya ya.
There's no need for everyone to
Ini
stay here.
Saino.
I'll protect the sages.
Yes, Mahama.
Kalau yang ijo-ijo tuh
Sino, what's going on?
what's going on?
You're back.
Katanya
How's the
bakal
danger
ada
work?
bencana lagi ya.
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up
Jin.
violent sandstorms
Waduh,
across the desert,
musuhnya Jin.
blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
Let's see.
It's just one thing after another.
305.
Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
This
As
one
I see
is
it,
this.
the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Ini 3,9.
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Apa nih Jin? Jin dari Gurabad. Aku kepikiran
Gurabad
seseorang.
is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilipar.
Ya, district. Paimon dan aku harus ke Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in
6, 10,
Gurabad.
min 4.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint.
Oh,
Ah! When did the...
It appears the monsters native to
ini
the desert have been
battle kah?
stirred.
Battle? Alright, let's go. Maaf, aku sambil kerja. Sama-sama, it's okay. Aku sambil kerja juga ini. Enaknya Genshin gitu, bisa sambil kerja ya. Ada autoplay-nya juga.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Lagi ngerangkum kerjaan. Oh, kita disuruh pergi aja ya sama Saino ya.
You too.
Lah, padahal aku pengen berantem ya.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Gak jadi action. No action for us. Diambil semua sama Saino. Oke, next mission.
Quit following me.
The Jinn are swarming out of
Itu
Gurabad!
Jin. Jin di Genshin begini.
Let's get inside!
Alright,
See what's
ternyata.
going on.
Aish, sakit banget. Astagfirullah. Ganti. Gila, sakit banget. Oke, itu. Mana lagi? Habisnya. Ini darah ya? Oke, darahnya kasih ke Wanderer. Link main ML kapan? ML belum tahu ya. Aku masih alhamdulillah sibuk kerjaan. Oke, ganti lagi. Wish,
Never take them around!
ganti guys.
Just head further inside for now!
Wah, ribetnya nih musuh.
Rise! I will have order.
Meledak. Berikan dia tanah. Ini kok kameranya dekat banget. Aduh, ternyata masih ada satu guys. Dua ternyata.
Who wants some of this?
Ini bisa dijauhin nggak kameranya? Kok kayak dekat banget? Maju loh.
The wind rises.
Damn. Oke, itu
Upon the
dia
gale.
guys. Ada skin glue gratis kah?
Too slow.
Gratis ya, gulu-gulu ya.
Target spotted.
Oh ya, ada patuy guys. Itu patuy kan?
Who is it?
Meledak.
They must be using this place as a stronghold. Are they the ones behind
Di
all
sini
this?
markasnya katanya ya.
Pull in.
Meledak. Keluar.
Take too long.
Health. Health.
Behold.
Kita serang duluan nih dari jauh nih.
Fighting Jin with one hand.
Injak dia.
The other?
Meledak.
This is pure chaos.
Kita ganti lagi ya, karena kita lagi di bawah.
Let's roll.
Namun
It's
itu.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Charge! Who wants some of this?
Gebuk, gebuk, gebuk. Anginnya ini ngejar ya. Auto M kurang banget.
Can't catch me.
Anginnya auto M guys.
Swarm Fury.
Keluar, keluar, keluar. Keluar dari angin hisap. Nice. Satu lagi kayaknya. Enggak. Masih ada dua guys. Injak aja dia. Udah. Yes. Kemana ini? Malah jatuh guys. Dan di bawah ada lebih banyak musuh. Kabur dulu kita ke tempat yang
I'm used to this.
lebih luas. Aduh, mati ya. Wanderer kita guys.
Attaboy! Odie coming through!
Pencet apa tuh Abias? Bentar ya. Lagi gebuk-gebuk musuh ini.
Let's roll!
Oke. Tinggal itu ya yang di atas satu guys. Turun sini. Mana tuh? Ya naik. Sakitnya.
Rally!
Isi darah dulu.
Pull in! Order Gaijin. Quake! Man! Who wants some of this?
Berlebihan nggak sih ultinya? Terus besoknya ada Kadita skin elite gratis. Wah, gratis bang, tapi harus sering main. Oh, harus banyak match gitu ya. Masih ada ternyata nih. Oke, habis ya. Welcome by the way, Fatul. Foto profilmu hitam sih, Fatul. Aku jadi nggak lihat kamu mampir ya. Anyway, kita hidupkan Wanderer.
Too slow.
Isi darah dulu.
Charge!
Nambah darah nggak nih skill E-nya si Goro? Nggak ya? Guys, masih ada lagi musuhnya guys.
Pull in! Can't catch me!
Tuh, kena Chris.
Attaboy!
Oke, ini dia.
Coming through! Couldn't!
Sakit banget kan? Nice.
Upon the gale.
Ini mereka saling berantem sendiri kayaknya.
Bam! Everyone on me! Let's roll! Crumble! I will have order. It's showtime!
Oke, mari kita gunakan ultimate-nya. Nice.
Can't catch me! Bam! Pull in! Press the advantage! Squall and Fury!
Good job. Oh, ini kita lagi di Gurabat ya. Masih ada satu guys. Tinggal
Wind rises!
Guru deck. Mambo, halo Valten, welcome. Iya, aku kangen Genshin. Terutama Raiden ya, Raiden Shogun. Mana dia? Mati udah. Nice.
Behold! Quit following me.
Find a way to enter the inner room. Apa kabar Valten? Selamat malam minggu ya. Activate.
Squall and Fury!
Aduh, ini puzzle ya. I don't have time for puzzle ya. Oh, udah kebuka tuh.
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabot and setting
I
all
don't
those
have time
dangerous
for
kids free.
puzzle.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat,
Apa ini?
requesting backup.
Backup en route! Stop him at all costs!
Yes, progress save. Ini kan fandomnya yang best ID lagi dioreng sama FF. Kenapa tuh? Aku nggak update nih.
Better hold back this time. Wind rises! Bow your head! This is order! Let's roll!
Nice one.
Nice one, traveler.
Clean.
Keep going.
Clean battle ya tadi. Ah, kemana tadi? Where should I go? Oh yeah.
Squall and Fury! Advance! Rally! Who wants some of this?
Monito.
Attaboy! The wind rises. You dare to gaze upon me?
Meledak.
Let's roll! Order guide you.
Meledak.
Oh, coming through!
Jatuh dia ya.
Attaboy!
Baru cek. Tinggal ini ya.
Behold!
Nice. Masih ada satu di belakang. No, di bawah. Jatuh kayaknya dia. Yap. What is this?
Too slow.
Destroy the device affecting the Jin. Ini harus dihancurkan.
Swarm Fury. Behold.
That one's done. This one's done.
Jin's gone kaput. Now we can finally.
We can finally.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Oke, akhirnya.
Apologies, sir.
Sorry lagi.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful
yes.
adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your
13
courage and
plus 3.
perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the
Let's
problems
see.
with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So
Bang,
you
bikin
can either
VTuber
spin
anak
it, tap
kecil
it,
dong.
or we'll have to make you talk.
Kenapa tuh?
Let's get him! Traveler?
Kamu suka anak kecil, Abias. Dari summary-nya, oke. Dari trading view, ini match. Dari trading view-nya bagus. Dia lagi di support.
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone.
Lihat
But you
BDM-nya.
keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way.
1%.
I've been following your adventures with great admiration.
1%.
My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why.
Let's
We may
see.
happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for
Yes.
deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
By on
Well,
weakness.
now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I
By
can.
on
Yet,
weakness.
while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a
Di
blade.
harga
Besides, I've heard that even
berapa nih?
3 moons in the sky
1290.
fail to eclipse your brilliance.
1290.
I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
So you have a connection with the
Next
Harbinger,
NCQL.
the Doctor.
945.
Well deduced. Our commander,
Kita lihat
Dottore,
summary-nya
died in
dulu.
Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with
Dia
his
sedang
departure. We must-
SLCC.
Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
5,8
What are you
miliar.
after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
Maka 8,5.
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here
welcome,
quite well.
Mang Will.
A
Apa
repeated
kabar?
visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Selamat malam minggu ya.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn,
dana asingnya,
Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Lilupar
Oy
once
bang,
helped the
besok main
wise to
ML.
ascend
Waduh,
to the
kamu
throne.
pakai foto profil
From
ya.
that moment on, every king who sat upon it was
Waktunya
corrupted by
menghilang.
power.
Mau
These
gacha apa
degenerate
lagi,
rulers
Falcon?
lost
Kamu nggak
control
bisa
over their
habis
nation,
itunya.
and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
Duitnya.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you
Udah
for your
beli itu
adventures.
belum?
That is
Outfit
the earnest
summer.
truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
39.
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Anything?
Convince you?
Paimon cempreng
I'm sure my
banget ya.
commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time.
Cering.
But now I must bid you farewell.
1468.
It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not
Kita
fall
lihat
for my
Excel.
ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal
Excel
themselves.
banget.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I
Yes,
execute the next
kemarin
step
nyampe.
of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey, stop right there!
Stop right
Can't
there.
leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Better
Did you
roll
hear
out
that?
this time.
He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away!
Do
Get
it.
rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Kayaknya dia nggak bakal mau lulus crisis.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself the pain.
Ini lagi berantem ya? Aduh, bentar guys. Ternyata harus berantem. Astaga, mau naik aja dicegah.
Pull in! Do it. Everyone on me! Swarm Fury. Everything was futile.
Langsung mati lagi. Oke. Ternyata berantem.
Rise! Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Charge! It's showtime!
Soul time.
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a
Butuh
little
goro
longer!
untuk isi barang.
Attaboy! Who wants some of this? Can't catch me!
Tapi enggak sih, nice. Oke.
Finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far!
Waktunya aku dapat
Let's
skin
catch up
gratis
with him.
lagi. Selamat ya. Oh ya, kita harus kejar musuhnya ya.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Yes, I'm persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain!
Simon, wait.
What's this?
Oke, story lagi kayaknya.
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you.
CKL.
The sandstorms from
Polanya.
Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
BDM-nya.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you,
This
which
is
door
bad.
to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am.
This is
So far, you've only heard my voice.
resiko
And for all you know,
besar.
it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape. Albeit not
kabur
too soon.
musuhnya.
I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Dedis yang kampung XL.
Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up. Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun.
Wah, pak banget sih.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru Village. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
100,000 Mora.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
Paling much. Pricing much.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master. How did I pass out? Never mind.
Anyway, kita
It's time for repairs.
harus berantem lagi nih.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Alright, wake up.
Let's sweeten the deal.
Can't see?
Oh, Kolay bisa heal ya.
I hear everything. One with the force. Keep up. Can't see?
Nice.
There's too many of them.
Too many of them.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back in the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still... Master!
Next sabi.
Need any help?
Huh?
Kolay punya AI
What is
dia
it,
kayaknya.
Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jin, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan,
sabi.
but I can't guarantee it will work.
Sabi, BCC.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
Empat, 8, 10, 12, 12, 1, 11.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Repeat after me. 712 dan 11 712 neto jualan. Oke, ini good. Kemarinnya good.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
That's not a Jin.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Oh, Kulay, dapat buff ka?
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Damn, Kulay. Bloop, bloop.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
Jadi pawang jin kah,
I
Kulay?
am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
it's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But is...
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It's
Damn, jadi pawang
Looks like
jin,
they're showing-
Kulay.
submission.
Clearly the
SRB.
songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them.
lagi.
At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really?
Break resist. This is
Let me try.
Pesabe, pesabe.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Nggak bisa lah kalau kamu.
Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It
Yes,
seems like
yeah,
the
the
song only
best
works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
37 kayaknya. 37.
Any luck?
3%, 7%. Sabi ko.
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
448 atau 460.
That sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
460, 448.
Jet! Ban!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Selesai missionnya ya. Apa ini? Press P to navigate.
Can't catch me.
Loh kok ngulang-ngulang doang? Let's go. Oh, kita harus keluar dari sini ya. Disuruh escape.
Quit following me. Search for it. Behold.
Damn. Jadi, this.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Satu.
Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys?
Jet.
Bet you've
Hello,
forgotten
Jet.
all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Of course not!
Next
We're super duper
veteran.
best friends!
TBL lagi... Ah, itu west ya. Gak ada arah.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too.
TTB.
Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're
TBL
here to
yang
look
gak
for
ada
Lilu
arah
Par.
kayaknya.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah, we need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
Next kita bakal ke LP. Wah, kabut banget.
The price
Aduh,
for my sins.
apa ini? Chest.
Let's see. Aha! Found. Lillipar!
What a long dream that was.
Hello, Lilo.
It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again.
Ya, forennya lumayan
Imagine that.
aktif. Distribusi.
After we last parted ways,
Oh,
I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
10, 29, min 19.
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of her friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
48, 41, domestiknya aktif banget. 19 tapi masih distribusi.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
Summary-nya bet.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
It's but pretty but.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
Panjang juga ya story-nya ya.
Can't catch me.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarja Knights mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they
but-
scamper back into the desert?
I don't know.
Polanya.
This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Rising Witch.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was
Basic
experimental
one.
technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is
100%.
sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly.
10%, 10%.
The scale of this project is enormous.
6%.
Even with Kave, Farozan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
By on weakness, on...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
45, 28.
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kave, and the one next to him is
Friend of
Alhaitham.
yours?
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Sedia.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends?
This.
Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Damn right, Paimon.
Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Vilja.
Are you wondering about his true identity?
Cafe.
Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
Next sa dia, yeah.
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
I already did the price.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
4B.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right.
Domestiknya net.
According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too.
Let's calculate this one.
The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer is a friend we met in Nagcry.
Nagcry?
Yeah, district ban.
Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nagcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! Nefer!
PK-nya udah ketinggalan.
Why, hello! We're here to help. It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
This is but...
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Up, down... Okay.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed.
Siapa ini? Nicole.
Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past.
Still good.
And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time. So I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
Angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
Is that all?
That's all.
9
Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru.
9.
Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Yehoda?
I'm in charge? Whoa.
Hello, Yehoda.
Don't worry, boss. You can. And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than
Never.
necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodkrai.
Nodkrai.
Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Apa nih?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Kamu
It looked
berbicara
like you spoke
tanpa
without moving your
menggerakkan
mouth.
mulutmu kan?
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you. You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you?
Ini yang bantuin
You
Kole ya?
encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since
dia
ancient
angel.
times.
Malaikat
Angel?
dia ya.
Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
9, 8.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well,
ini
ma'am,
bahaya
if
sih.
both the Traveler
Bisa
and
turun
Paimon
kapan
give you
aja.
rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too
Kukiranya
formal with me.
Excelvis.
Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone. if possible.
12%. 9%. Nice. Akhirnya selesai. Where should I go next?
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
1798.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
Min 12. This is bad.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it.
Yeah, it's bad.
The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories.
Sideways.
Anyway,
Ranging.
so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of
Ability
flowers.
weakness-nya di
What?
785, jauh banget.
Fascinating.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind
Next
when
Wi-Fi.
Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers.
The
Be
goddess
sure
of
that I share your
flowers.
surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well,
Wi-Fi.
it is a very small fragment.
ACC.
Unless special methods are used to manifest its power,
AZ
even
3
her
billion.
closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence.
This is not liquid.
You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... It's a strange feeling.
Well, people
I've been
value
dying
their
with a
autonomy
lot of
very
friends.
highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
I'll let you guess.
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me.
Goddess
I should take my
Venus.
leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
AZ 1,6. Ini juga nggak liquid nggak sih?
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, No matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the goddess of flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The mother of dreams, lord of flowers and oases, she must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I
Baku
still don't
baru
understand.
selesai bikin sukis.
Why me?
Wah, lama
Yes.
juga ya prosesnya ya.
Indeed.
Bagus nggak
You
hasilnya?
weren't the only one injected
3,
with
4,
god
5.
remains, but only in you have
Warna
her
apa, by the
fragments
way?
persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely
squishy butter.
assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the
Jadi dia kayak
family
mentega gitu
members
ya?
of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out.
Warna
Time to put
kuning
our plan
dong.
into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we
Lumayan
really
bagus
be
sih karena
able to
aku bikin
open
yang butter
Aru?
coklat.
And
Terus
even if all 7 pillars of King
dakrunnya aku
Deshret agree to
banyakin
let
biar
us
selalu. Oh
proceed,
gitu.
the scale of the work to follow is
Agak unik
daunting
kamu
to say the
bikin yang
least.
coklat. Biasanya
Haven't
yang
you
kuning
handled
ya,
other big
sama
projects
pink ya.
before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most.
Itu udah.
You won't have to
Tadi
come asking me for
pins,
details
pins,
after the fact.
pins ini.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Dan last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Tapi emang ada rasa lain
Well,
matcha.
this confidence
Serius
is
ada
most
matcha. Aku kira
gladdening.
cuma 3.
Now, go and pack your things.
Coklat,
We'll head to the
butter
mausoleum as
biasa
soon as
warna
you're
kuning
ready.
sama strawberry. Ada banyak toh. 3, 4, 5. Kalau matcha hijau ya. Alright, kita selesai lagi story-nya ya. Nice, nice. Next, aku harus ke sini kah? By the way, wandererku harus dikasih darah ini.
Follow my lead. Oh, Miss Nicole.
Ada mangga, ada
I heard
anggur.
you're a very
Wow.
talented
Oh, I don't
Ada mangga,
know.
ada anggur.
I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious
Skins-nya
about
BACT.
sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for
Ada
us.
jeruk banyak
We
banget.
just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars.
3860.
Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist,
Telkomnya
I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
2710. Towernya 404.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Look
Ini
at the
tower
level of
nggak
detail.
listrik ya, tapi
It's so
dari
lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and
Come
Madam
here for a
Farazan,
second.
didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This
What is it,
squirrel
youngster?
statue.
Tapi ya
Isn't it cute?
harganya 2230.
A squirrel?
I wouldn't say
Naik
cute per se.
5%.
The realism
Nice,
is what
Malming.
stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh,
Iya,
hero?
young lady.
I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind.
Oke,
I just
kita
started
selesain
working
yang
on
ini
it,
dulu.
and this is how it
Teens.
turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite
Teens
enjoy
yang
those.
BACC, yang
Everyone loves a
kampung
good
akad
tale of daring
72
do,
billion.
right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down
72 billion.
inside.
Wow.
Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliche or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it.
Siapa tuh suaranya lucu banget. Oh, Faruzan.
Sorry, Madam Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now.
Nenek
Don't wait up for me.
Faruzan.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that?
133
Classical
0.
beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A
Akalikat.
declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes!
Face to face.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole.
Nicole?
Madam Faruzan? Was it?
What?
Madam
Oh, no,
Faruzan.
no, that wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Salary-nya good. Intin selesai ya? Oh, selesai story-nya ya. Lanjut lagi.
Swollen Fury.
Mana? Ini. Great Hell of Truths. Wow.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be
Oke,
arriving
kayaknya
at
kita
our
bakal fight
destination
di
very
sini.
shortly.
Battle kah? Battle kah? Progressive.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Oh, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Krako's faces. All this activity is making for quite a special day.
Ya enggak sih? Yap. Polanya will continuation.
I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing here?
Kak, dengerin lagu dong. Lagu
This is
apa tuh?
hilarious. Turns
By
out
the way,
good
belum
things really
tidur
do
nih,
come to those
malam,
who wait.
malam minggu.
As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here?
Selamat malam minggu
And
ya
still,
guys.
you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the
12%.
younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why you? Yes, I know. No need to
12%.
shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee,
9%.
Croco, and I all
12%.
have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of
Hukumnya udah
old.
pasti good gak sih?
Some have
Tim?
turned into
Kita lihat
fragments
di
residing in
sini.
human
Ya,
bodies,
wah,
and others are
ini
imprisoned
saham
eternally,
yang
leaving not a single shard
disukai
behind.
banget sama
It's almost tragic,
asing ya.
watching lowly prisoners like
Feels
you act all
golden.
self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
Kita ganti ini jadi gold gak sih?
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the
Change it
essence.
to gold.
Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely
Lagu
what
animal
we need your
by
help with,
Cats A.
it's a long story.
Copyright
So,
nanti.
to demonstrate our sincerity, we are
Copyright,
prepared to
guys.
first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop
Kamu lagi
arguing,
suka lagu
Croco.
itu.
And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth
Anyway,
getting
kita
so
bisa
angry
beli
about.
langsung
Forget
ini.
about her. The
Di
three questions are the crucial thing here.
3860.
But do you really have a way to answer them? You once
Iya.
answered the final question,
Tahu
Never,
dari
but the
mana
seal
lagu
did
itu?
not open. Unless,
Kayaknya
with the
jarang ada yang
passage
tahu
of
deh.
time, you
Bahkan
have
aku
found
nggak
a
tahu.
new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a
Sudah,
liar's
welcome.
soul. Liars are the best
Dari
at seeing
YouTube.
through the
Oh.
falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
Is this?
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer,
Yang tampung
not the one King Deshret was
18.
looking for.
Enggak deh.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar
Oh ya,
wanted then?
angka 31
Time.
billion.
And that's not only the answer to the final
Suaranya bagus
question,
banget, siapa tuh?
it's the answer to all
Never
three
ya.
of them.
Wah,
All things wax and
banget,
wane
Never.
with the passage of time.
high note-nya elegan banget
Love
sumpah.
and hate eventually
Iya
fade
kah?
into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy.
Penyanyinya cowok
Only
apa cewek?
time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more
Welcome.
inclined they are to believe that only
Lihat
time is
korennya.
qualified to be their judge.
Suaranya malah di
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to
Mungkin
reverse
karena
time,
Telkom susah
to bring love
ditebaknya.
and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all
Dia
things
K-pop
back to
bang,
their point
cewek.
of origin.
Oh, oke. Kalau K-pop aku juga suka yang Rule the World. Apa ya nama penyanyinya ya? Lupa sih. 5256. Yang 4. Oke, ada di sini. Oke, missionnya selesai.
This is the
Belum
most
ternyata.
event of those three of.
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in
Domestiknya
good
yang big
spirits.
accumulation.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they
Kita
have.
hitung.
Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see
Lagunya
you,
bahasa Korea dong.
Doth the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at
4134
ease. Seeing you two getting
billion.
along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spontamat sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parent. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Good heavens.
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
Smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Chesapank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Kamarnya sih bagus. Selesai kah? Oh, apa nih? Gempa, guys.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Ahmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity.
Aku harus tahu ya, ada yang Filipina terus saja India. Wah,
a stern ruler. He was
ada
also a
Amerika,
teacher of
ada
wisdom.
Korea Selatan.
A god
Wow,
without his people
sangat
shall cease to
diversify ya.
exist. And King Deshret's greatest
Cantik-cantik
wish
banget
was to
dong.
provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our
Ini
god
will
king's wishes as we
continuation
consider our
sepertinya.
decision.
Dan
I
double
do not mean to
bottom.
mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Herreshoff, you diabolical fiend.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
Tapi ada yang hiatus.
What are you trying to
gitu.
say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Jadi mereka tuh kayak girl band ya.
Thoth. You are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the
Tapi
good
baliknya
king's
agak serem
proposal.
sih bang K-popnya. Kenapa
Since
tuh?
King Deshret is no
Kok serem?
more, we shall receive
Bukannya
no
bagus
reprimand for
lagunya.
acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do.
Dikit lagi.
The moment that Aru is liberated, the
Yes,
myriad
Aru.
souls residing within the golden
kita
slumber
ke-
will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again,
Bul 4, 5,
these
6.
souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased
All right.
have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Tapi pakai tangan bang,
Terminubus's
tolongnya
representative and
maksudnya.
the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru.
Betis.
By the grace of His Majesty, guided by His wisdom and will,
Yang tampung
let the
LG
gates of
16
Aru
million.
be reopened.
Selesai ya? Apa nih? Liatin bang, makanya yang chat aku yang tadi kayaknya nggak masuk deh chatnya. Mungkin terlalu seram jadi chatnya difilter sama YouTube. Ada kata-kata yang
What's this?
disensor ya.
Are we under attack?
Tidak lulus sensor.
No. Wait, it's...
Ini distribution AKBK. Apa nih?
Here you are.
Ada hantu guys. Tuh, ada jin ya. Raja Dendrat ini kayaknya nih.
Father.
Oh, ayahnya Jet ya, benar-benar. Ceritanya
Is it
ayahnya
really
Jetnya.
you?
It's Jet's father, Jibriel!
Gabriel.
That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown, strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semail, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is
Bull
enough.
kayaknya bakal
Enough to set my heart at ease.
naik ya.
Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Lalu domestiknya MACC.
Father! Father!
Father.
Father.
Oh no.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Yang baik. Summary-nya good. Kayaknya story-nya selesai
what
lah.
a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps
Welcome
the
back,
relationship
Falten.
between
Gimana
gods and
gacanya?
humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but Please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us?
Eternity.
What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret
Dapat
did
share
not use it
B3
for
di
this
akun
purpose,
ketiga tapi
does
bukan
not mean that it cannot
banyak
be done.
banget akun
So,
sampai
marvel
akun
away.
ketiga enggak
This is the reward you have earned.
All right.
Tapi
Well,
bukan
that
yang
resolves
banner.
the
Emang
issue of
sekarang banner apa tuh?
confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Manhattan
Why,
Cafe
yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
ya. Bedis. Oke, mission selesai. Lumayan progress mission hari ini ya. Mungkin besok malam aku live lagi, mungkin.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kave, and these two are
Ambil
Termezi and
ngerangkum
Naisaburi.
kerjaan biar nggak
Hey,
gabut
I'll
kan
hate
ya.
them. Come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King.
Aku udah
And
live
everyone
berapa
knows
lama
these
ya?
two.
5
Afternoon,
akun,
gentlemen.
wow.
I've only ever seen these
Suka
two
banget
in
sepertinya
murals.
ya sama Uma
The
Musume.
paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess.
Ada nggak sih
Precisely the activities we
keyboard
most enjoy,
custom
funnily
Uma
enough.
Musume?
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were
Coba
just
kita cek
humoring
ini
you.
ya, marketplace.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia
Adanya
indicates that this
gantungan
project requires
kunci,
expertise in various
tumbler,
disciplines, including
baju,
the deciphering of
kaos,
ancient texts, mechanical
baju
engineering,
lari juga
the
ada ya.
restoration of ancient ruins,
Baju lari
and
itu
elemental
100.000.
theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields
Ada
are here
lampu,
before you.
lampu
If there are
tidur
no
ya.
objections, we'd like to begin
Lampu
our work.
akrilik.
The artisans who built
Ada 3
Aru
banner, ada
for
Smart
Al-Ahmar
Falcon,
gave their
Steampunk
very
Winning
lives
Ticket,
to create this
Narita
splendid work.
Taisin,
Follow their example
Yukino
by
Vision
giving
Binema
your
Tanka
utmost devotion
Gitu.
to this project.
I didn't
Rame
know that.
banget bannernya.
We'll do our best, of course, but we
Ada
certainly won't be
gelas.
sacrificing our lives.
Beli nggak sih Falcon?
Such brazen
Ada action figure
words.
juga ya. Daiwa Scarlet
Humans these
harganya
days are a
500.
far cry from their
Ada lampu
ancestors.
mambo
What little
42.000.
respect you show for King Deshret.
No, that's not what he meant.
Ya
Please
rata-rata
don't mind
action
him.
figurnya
He shares your
500-an ya.
sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for.
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the
Tengah
project
Anip
like
jadi
people in
banyak.
the legends of
gitu.
old.
Bukan cuma
Here's a first draft of the
Anipnya aja
project
yang
proposal
dirayakan,
for
tapi
your
satu
perusal.
setengahnya juga dirayakan.
Please let
ya.
us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd
Nggak
have
kikir ya
made it look a
gamenya ya.
lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally.
Sevalgren
If
tuh
my fellow
siapa?
ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I
Ada
can
action
consider
figurnya nih
agreeing to their proposal.
390.000.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to
This is Aru's
Akra,
mainframe.
by the way.
Be reminded to
Yang
use it with
tampung di
great caution.
3,5 billion.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then.
Rivalnya kita Sunblack baik di anime sama real skillsnya masih di JP. Pantesan aku nggak lihat ya. Belum rilis
Have you
ya
noticed that the
berarti.
Goat King keeps giving
Di server
superficial
global.
responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
You? Whatever.
Ni hao,
I knew it'd
ni
be
hao
like this working with
Fancy.
you.
Hello
Alright, let me
Flo
pass.
Lexi,
I need to
welcome.
look at this console.
Viewer baru kah? Salam kenal ya.
It's your job to activate it after all.
Aku baru main
Let's
Genshin,
begin.
nggak baru sih.
Everyone, please
Baru
proceed with the
comeback
external
maksudnya.
checks and preparations as per the procedures
Setelah 2
outlined in the
tahun nggak
engineering
main.
plan.
Jadi story-nya ketinggalan jauh. Rilis pun kayaknya 2-3 tahun lagi. Oh, nggak apa-apa lah. Ditunggu. Berarti
Hello
gamenya
there,
ada jangka panjangnya tuh.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life.
Ini yang Jet itu ya,
What
iya
do you
yang
mean,
ayahnya
came to life?
kekubur
I've been
ya.
alive the whole time.
Barusan
You
ketemu
did say we could
arwahnya
start our
ayahnya.
research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
Dan di sini ada karakter baru.
The work you're planning
Apa
to
tadi
carry out
namanya yang
on this
malaikat
grand
ya?
device is ambitious in its scope.
Suaranya
You
enak
have
banget
ample
sama
confidence in your abilities, I
satu
take
lagi
it?
Never apa namanya. Itu
I
juga
wouldn't say
suaranya
I'm
bagus
feeling
banget.
hugely confident, but given how bad
Kalau
things
Mina,
are,
Mina
I'd rather
bukan
at least
yang
try
malaikat.
something than sit around waiting to
Rambutnya
die.
blonde
You are
putih.
the top scholars of
MBK
your day.
itu.
I trust you are aware that there are countless links
Siapa tadi
between
namanya?
Aru
Nicole,
and the
Nicole.
Akasha.
Aru and the Akasha? But I thought the Akasha was the
Kita lihat
Academia's
IMRT.
greatest technological accomplishment.
Iya,
Created
Nicole.
years ago by the Dendro Archon to
Kamu
help her
siapa
people
waifunya?
access knowledge.
Columbina.
And you too? Do you not know either?
IMRT.
You've read the instruction manual, right?
MAC.
You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit
Yep.
on a shelf in the corner at the house.
Aku
of
baru
Dana.
banget beresin quest ini
Not the
tadi,
most
tadi
popular
siang.
read.
Oh gitu.
If the manual is to be believed,
Sama dong
Aru
kita
was in
berarti
fact the
progresnya.
original inspiration for the Akasha system.
Aku juga baru di sini.
What? But there are so few records about
Nonton
Aru
ulang nih
anywhere.
ceritanya ya.
And practically none of these scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
5,4
Ah,
miliar.
but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have
Isaac
heard many
5,2
stories about the
miliar.
desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz.
Siapa tahu ay
Anyone
bisa
from
bantu.
Vahumana present?
Masih segar diingatan.
I'm from
Oh, ada
Vahumana.
puzzle-nya kah di sini?
Well,
Iya sih, aku
veracity.
males kalau ada puzzle ya.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the
Tapi aku santai sih
chronological
mainnya
order
soalnya
in which
sambil
events occur.
ambil
I may
ini
as well
ya,
tell
kerja ya.
In the beginning,
Banyak
Nabu
astagfirullah. Aku
Manikata,
kira
the
udah
goddess of flowers,
kira
descended
udah
upon Sumeru.
tinggal
The glory of the heaven was within her.
ngobrol-ngobrol aja
She
ini.
brought life,
Ternyata masih panjang ya.
oases, and knowledge to this
Aduh.
land. Then she created the jinn,
Netral by the way.
enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. 2 other gods also walked upon
5
this land,
billion.
where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the 3 met beneath the great green trees. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence
Okay, I
of this
see.
covenant between the 3, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes
Kamu
in
udah
Sumeru's
AR
history
berapa?
began with the goddess of flowers.
Low
For King
Lexi.
Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she
Stuck
had
di
brought
50.
back. It was after learning of the technology
Emang
from
bisa
that
ya stuck
floating
gitu?
island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru.
Bukannya asal
And so,
ngerjain
the
quest itu
Akasha
ya
was
jalan ya
inspired by Aru,
AR-nya.
while the basis for Aru itself
Atau emang
came
sengaja
from
nggak
Celestia's
dinaikin?
technology.
Well, if the two share
Malas
a
naikin
common
dunia.
technological
Oh, iya, iya.
origin, then connecting one system
Soalnya
to
kalau
the other is
dinaikin
an
itu
entirely
ya.
feasible idea.
Unbelievable.
Level
Have you
musuhnya
no
meningkat ya.
reverence at all for celestial technology?
Sengaja. Oh iya.
No,
iya.
I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis, King, you don't plan on getting directly
Kamu main
involved
di
at
mana,
all, do you?
PC atau
Yes,
tablet
You
atau
strike us
handphone?
more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far
Di
too
HP,
much work for
waduh,
me.
kuat banget HP-mu.
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King
Apa
Deshret
tuh
use
kalau
it for
boleh
more
tahu
ambitious
handphonenya?
ends?
Genshin di HP kan berat ya.
Because it was never fully
Gen
completed.
ukuran
King
Genshin
Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they
30
could come to
giga
fruition.
sampai 38 giga.
In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the
Poco,
very world
kuat ya
itself.
Poco ya.
The Lord of Flowers sacrificed
Gak tahu HP ku
everything
emang
for
support
that ambition.
Genshin. Oh,
He
emang
desired,
marketingnya
she
Genshin gitu ya.
bestowed, and thus was
Di HP
knowledge
53
brought into the
astagfirullah.
world. Her
Banyak.
courage and sacrifice had
Kalau
to
di
be
PC
honored with the
sih
most
100
splendid
ya,
of monuments. Oh, King
196
Deshret and
gitu.
that monument. Built at that time, King Deshret said the
Lagi
following to the
scroll
Lord of
beranda
Dendro.
tiba-tiba nemu fanart
Since
tribute
we
Grass
share
Wonder
an
pas lihat
eternal
kalender
covenant,
ternyata
I
11
shall
tahun
never
siap.
be your
Aduh.
enemy. Hence, the fruits of
Anak
wisdom
baik
from
banget
the
ya Grace
heavens
Wonder
is
ya.
not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom.
Rest in
Yet
peace.
you and she have taught me much and shown
Bukanya
me
by the way
kindness.
785.
For this, I cherish you both.
Why is
In
that
the end,
bro? Dia
Aru
itu
was only used to store a
ya
portion
mainnya
of the
Uma Musume.
souls.
Kamu main nggak?
It was but a primitive
Grace
form
Wonder.
of the masterwork the king
Itu loh
had
yang
envisaged.
balapan kuda.
His final
Waifunya
hope for
kuda.
Aru was to return to the past
Manusia kuda.
when she yet lived.
So
Yang
the point you're making
mambo-mambo.
is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he
Mambo,
only
mambo.
ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the
Amatsuri,
goddess of flowers
mambo.
and the Dendro Archon.
Ini MACC.
You could see this as an act of mercy.
Tahu
But you could
doang.
also see it as the sentiments that lay
Nggak mau
between these
cobain.
three gods placing
Itu
constraints
juga
on him.
seru sih.
This
Tapi
was,
dia
after
gamenya lebih
all,
ke
the
teknikal ya.
foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aru was both a prison
Bukan
and a monument.
battle-battle gitu.
And why the answer to the 3
Technical sama
questions was
collection.
time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you
1 bulan lagi
invite all
tanggal 9
manner of misfortune.
September
This
Haru
is as true for
Urara.
gods as it
Ulang
is for
tahunnya
humans.
maksudnya.
Love is the same. It is both a prison
yang tampung
and a
XL.
monument. All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent,
Ya aja
I'll offer
sih.
a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Foreignnya nggak ada.
Yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes.
Domestiknya net.
Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King
Dia
Deshret,
nyusul
I
Grass
shall grant
aduh.
you a glimpse into the unseen
Astagfirullah.
secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Kenapa kan bisa dibiarkan pergi dengan natural? Apa emang harus
Where did
dipensiunkan
this
gitu?
come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some
Atau
form of
konteksnya nggak mati,
externalized
cuma
information.
pensiun.
You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use
Panjang
these
banget
to
ini
achieve
ngobrolnya.
the outcome.
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Oke, akhirnya selesai. Oh, ini battle kah? Ini dia gacha, bukan. Ini dia puzzle-nya ya. What is this? What are those? Ini berarti ininya harus dihilangin ya. Ini harus dihilangin. Oh, kita trial cafe by the way. Rotate cell. Puzzle ini ya yang kamu udah selesain ya. Release. Asik sih puzzle-nya, simple kelihatannya. Yap. Mereka wafat gara-gara penyakit yang nggak bisa disembuhin tanpa usia mereka udah tua banget. Oh gitu.
To record important information in the ancient desert civilization.
Bisa dibilang itu juga natural ya berarti.
I've sent it to your screen.
Got it. It's a little...
Take a look and tell me what it says.
Oh, let's start with this one.
Simple dia.
Looks like cultural information from the age of...
Para Genshin.
Thrown together.
Well, as
it is unimportant.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start now.
I'll start now. Tapi kafe, pandai nggak sih kafe? Teman kafe. Brimo. Oke. Oke, aku harus hilangin ini ya, tembok ini ya. Ini kita rotate. Meledak. Tembak. Rilis. Oke, tembok itu aku harus hilangin. Oke. Rotate cell dulu. Iya, simple sih masih ini.
Found some more. Sending them over to you.
These are all reports about the...
Can we delete them?
I'd say so.
What if there are details in there that
they'll just have to live with...
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby.
Okay. Oke, diarahin ke sini, berarti nextnya ini. Apa ini mob cell? Walah, ini harus ini ya. Terus harus kena di tengah gitu. No. Oh, mak ribet. Harus pas timingnya ya berarti ya. Rilis dulu. Baru ini. Aduh, nggak kan. Apaan? Rotate cell dulu. Iya kah? Ini apa ini? Rotate dulu gitu. Ada dua itu. Kayak gitu kah? Balik lagi dia. Harus dua-duanya ya, gini ya. Ini enggak sih? Oh ini terakhir ya? Itu enggak sih? Ini dulu, lalu ini, lalu yang ini. Oke. Keren banget piramidnya. Piramid hologram.
Another monument.
Hold on.
Nice.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the...
Is it important?
Some of it.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations.
Sounds like pure myth.
The records do...
Even that got...
Is that truly net?
No, the...
Nggak lomba bang. Emangnya aku bocil, botak. Kamu lomba nggak? Aku udah dewasa ya.
I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest. It's like drifting between light...
Chasing dreams.
What happens if my...
That won't happen.
All right.
Aku tegar. Oh tegar. Ganti nama ya. Rest for a while katanya. Oke. Cantik banget ya by the way. Wah. Apakah surga seperti ini guys? Semoga seperti ini dan banyak waifunya ya. Banyak bidadarinya. Hari gini ikut lomba, males. Iya paling dapatnya buku, kotak pensil. Akhirnya kita di luar ruangan, teman-teman. Nice. Finally, we're outside.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of...
Whoa! It's so...
Greetings, Crocodile.
Please be at ease.
Sounds like you really care about...
Yes, although to be exact...
Speaking of Nihida...
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to Apep, but there was no response.
Apep?
This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser
All
Lord.
the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apep agreed to help Nihida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
I'm aware.
Then you are learned indeed. I'm glad to know
Kapan
that
lalu aku
Sumero
sempat
has the
diajak buat
support
ikut
of someone
portfolio
like
antar.
At the end of his
Gak
life,
bisa karena
King
harus
Deshret
gawe.
tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing
Iya
him
guys,
whole,
lomba itu
leaving her
buat
to bear the
yang
torment of his sins.
udah
The
kaya aja
Dendro
guys.
Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his
Energinya sayang
annihilation.
sih.
An act that surely displays his love for humanity. The Dendro Dragon
Antara
stands
udah
for
kaya
the
atau
glory
emang
of a
udah ya
bygone
udahlah.
era. She hated Al
Udah
Ahmar
bersyukur
and
dengan
what he
keadaan
represented.
sekarang.
All the gods,
Tidak
all
mengejar
the
kaya
power they
lagi.
wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis
Dendro
comes as a
Archon.
great surprise indeed.
Wait
It
ya,
makes
aku
one
mau
wonder
charger
whether
handphone
perhaps
bentar.
the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yep, Nihida did her a huge favor.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the Seven, a pet knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her, too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
Semangat pejuang rupiah, semangat.
Keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nihida needs to stay with the Pep?
Apa tuh?
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her?
Kamu kerja juga kah, Flo? Atau masih sekolah?
Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Wow. Apa suaranya berdamage banget ya.
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further.
Sosoknya juga keren banget.
Expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a
udah sehat,
sandstorm.
Naida.
Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just
Lucu
how
banget
beautiful
suaranya
that
Naida
oasis
ya.
is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare
Baru sembuh dia, baru sembuh.
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your
Gimana ya?
precious life force with me.
Atau kamu udah financial
Awake
freedom
already.
nih?
You are more resilient than I thought.
Gak kerja baru lulus. Oh, baru lulus mah nggak apa-apa.
I
Santai
feel
dulu
much
aja.
better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumero's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
Bahagia aja,
You
guys.
would not enjoy being held to account by me.
Ada penyemangat.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all
Ini
places,
apa
the
Raja
Dendro Dragon
Elang?
has decided to visit the mausoleum of King
Ada Raja
Deshret.
Buaya, ada
I
Raja
see that
Elang.
after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of
Ini
ministers
guysnya
remain
bisa
as
setengah hari
vile
kalau
as
non-stop
ever.
ngisi.
It's
Besok
a
paling aku
pleasure,
lanjutin lagi
Dendro
sih.
Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner,
Besok
you
malam
might
ya.
have attended a meeting of the
Insyaallah.
Seven Pillars.
Habis Isya.
What a
Waktu
nauseating
Indonesia Tengah.
You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today.
Buat yang punya banyak waktu luang,
Swarm
lebih
of them
tepatnya
tugged
kalau
on
aku
my
mau pulang
tail
kerja
on my
langsung
way over.
tepar. Iya
Goodness
benar.
knows what hovels they crawled
Buat yang
from.
punya banyak waktu
Why
luang
do
dan
all the
masih
creatures of
punya
this world
tenaga.
remain so lonely after all this time?
Live lagi, insya Allah ya.
What did you do with them?
I cast them away.
Aku baru
What
aja
would
sih
you
live
have me
lagi.
do? Keep them as trinkets?
Tapi insya Allah
Ular.
konsisten lah.
This is where we shall part ways. To be clear,
Soalnya
I do not wish to see you
kerjaanku
or anyone else here
itu
ever
selesainya
again,
jam 5.
unless absolutely necessary.
Terus jam 5 sampai
And I
8
wish you
istirahat
peace as you
dulu.
return to your dwelling place.
Jam 8 mungkin live sampai jam 12, 4 jam.
It matters not to me.
Atau
Simply
mungkin
refrain from bothering me again.
sampai jam 11, 3 jam. Rencananya ya.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any
Oke,
of
kita
this.
lanjut Koko.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
Koko dia big
We
distribution.
made it. Huh?
Harganya
that voice.
108.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall.
Siapa ini? Saurus. Lucu-lucu banget karakter Genshin ya. Ditangkap nggak tuh? Apanya yang ditangkap?
Well, that's a relief.
Ditimpa ini mah.
Hands indeed.
Kalau
The
timpa,
Dendro Archon's
pikir-pikir
familiars.
dong. Kalau
They
nimpa,
are the last
pikir-pikir
thing I
dong.
expected to see here.
Kalau di Facebook gitu ya.
Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert?
Aranara.
Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, you seem
Iya,
pretty
rasa
nervous.
8.
Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Koko masih di support. Ya,
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
oke, kita jawab pertanyaannya Nahida ya. Explore aja bang, nguli primo biar bisa gacha. Aku masih ini sih ngerangkum kerjaan ya. Jadi story aja dulu.
I think that covers everything. Thank you.
Apaan
We can
yang
be going
dijawab?
now.
Kayaknya nggak ada. Kayaknya otomatis ya dijawabnya tadi. Ngapain nih? Kalau story-nya udah selesai baru aku explore kayaknya. Nggak bisa lari by the way. Go back inside the mausoleum. Wala. Iya. Enaknya Genshin gitu santai ya gamenya ya. Bisa disambil kerja juga.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Next kita lihat era. Satu, dua, tiga, 4, 5.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Voluka. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Harganya 464. Ini juga net. Domestik juga net. Kita lihat chartnya. Lagi nanggung banget. No threat zone. Next foray.
Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there.
3, 4, 5.
And you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Siapa tuh? Oh, Tiara. Orang 795.
Excuse me. Are you comparing me to Paimon?
Disamain sama Paimon. Emang mirip, sama-sama cempreng juga
I
ya.
suppose everyone is gathered here because of me.
795.
As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Natural. Oh, 1.5 billion. $1 billion.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too! Just let me know where I'm needed.
Kayaknya risky banget. Next, 3 LA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Up to no good?
$95. Turun 5%.
Definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabelika spoke of? No
Yang
problem.
kampung XL 21 billion.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them.
17.
Is that acceptable to everyone?
Min 16. Acceptable, Naida. 21, 29, 30, 33, 37, 38, 90, 8, 16, 21.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Baik banget, Naida.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
4429. Naida mengangkat tangannya. Kamu nggak tahu dia melakukan apa, tapi kamu merasakan sesuatu yang luar biasa. Seperti mimpi yang indah. Cahaya matahari bersinar melalui batang-batang pohon. Glistening memancar seperti daun emas. Pohon-pohon bersuara merdu dengan angin yang berjalan bertiup seperti air, memainkan simfoni. Hatimu mengembang seperti balon, selagi dipenuhi dengan kebahagiaan. Masih ada banyak hal buruk yang harus diselesaikan, tapi untuk saat ini, yang kamu rasakan adalah kedamaian, pertemanan, dan cinta, karena kamu sedang bersama dengan kreatur halusinan kreator lainnya bersama-sama di dalam hutan. Orang-orang di sekitarmu menengokkan kepalanya untuk melihat sekeliling. Mereka juga mendengarnya. Suara kuno yang datang dari hutan membuat hati semua orang nyaman. Jangan takut. Jangan takut. Jangan overcome itu apa? Jangan dibuat menyerah oleh badai.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Darchan paling berguna. Ya, dia baik banget ya. Oke. Baik dan bermanfaat. Menjaga leyline. Mood down, awful, afflicted with uncontrollable rage.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro Archon. Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for
Thank
your
you for your
concern.
concern.
I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Soul. It's a sound plan, although I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Soul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional
Why?
means.
Mau ku banting ini apa?
Even the
Kenapa
Akasha
Valten?
won't change that.
Why?
Alas, we had feared this may
Malam
be the
minggu loh,
case.
Valten. Ada berita buruk apa malam minggu?
What about non-traditional means?
Ini jelek ya.
Non-traditional
chartnya.
means?
Kayak kita
Are you saying
nggak bakal threat di sini.
Desperate
Kita
times call for new measures.
buy on weakness. Oh, ini petanya ya. Peta missionnya ya. Udah bisa terbang, nice. By the way, Flow, kamu kalau explore pakai karakter apa? Yang explore-nya enak. Kalau aku sukanya Wanderer ya, dia bisa terbang-terbang ya. Sandron.
Is there a situation?
Sandron. Dia bisa ngapain? Aku
The
baru
Aranara
balik
have good
Genshin
intuition
ya.
when it comes to people.
Cantik banget
In
Sandron
other
ya.
words,
Dia mate
there
ya.
may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer,
Foto
as a
profilku,
professional
iya,
intelligence
iya.
broker, I trust you have a solution?
Dia elemennya
Not
apa
one that I'm
memangnya?
willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat
Marionette
this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your
guillotine.
intelligence operations. Whatever business you're
Oh,
in,
dia 5-star
an
ya.
avenue to demonstrate your abilities could
Bintang
never
5 ya,
hurt.
Cryo.
I like the sound of that.
Claymore.
Glad we're on the same page.
Mirip
Given that
Mizuki
you rarely
Wawan.
set
Oh
foot in
gitu.
Sumeru,
I see,
practically
dia
no one at
itu
Caravan
adalah
Rebot knows who
Patui
you are.
I
Harbinger
take it you've read the
ketujuh.
files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also
Menarik,
skimmed the
menarik.
list of evacuees, and are more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, But currently we only have
By the way,
one suspect.
Tan
The other
and
person was probably just a messenger. And in all likelihood has already left Caravan
Satu,
Rebot.
dua,
Everyone
tiga,
is heading for the
empat,
desert
lima.
per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost
Simpelnya apa
certainly
kok nggak
with
bisa
the
dipakai
Fatui.
multitasking keluar up
There's no
sebentar
way it was a
nextnya
spur of the
suruh
moment
real pas
decision
buat.
to act at a time like
Aduh,
this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We
itu
need to
apa
smoke
emang
him out from wherever
prosesornya?
he's hiding.
Kalau multitasking
Sounds like you
tuh
have the beginnings of a plan.
kurang tahu sih aku kalau handphone ya. Kalau komputer, kalau buat multitasking tuh Intel. Kalau
I
gaming
see. Your
AMD.
suspicions are well founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
Naga.
So far, we still lack solid
Harusnya bagus
evidence that
nggak
he's
sih?
been bribed.
Atau karena
He hasn't made
udah
any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
udah lama.
Then let's get closer to him
Udah
to confirm
disuruh
before we make our
ganti
move.
lem biru.
I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru,
Ini suara
so
siapa?
barely
Cakep
anyone
banget.
at Caravan
Tuh,
Rebot
Never
knows
ini
who
yang
I
aku
am.
bilang suaranya cakep
And
banget
you're
ya.
certain you've never encountered this
Karakternya
person
juga
in Nodcry?
cantik banget.
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face
Kok
before.
bisa cantik banget.
Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he
Main
raises any
DPS
red
ku itu.
flags, I'll bring
Dia
him
apa
forward the main
Dendro ya
road.
dia ya?
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Dulu kan
Excellent.
kalau main
Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
main damage Dendro tuh pakai Naida ya. Oh, kita trial dia guys, cantiknya. Rambutnya juga cantik banget. Investigate the suspicious person. Where? Ada orang. Dia bisa dash ya. 2 kali lagi. Lincah berarti ya, cocok buat di
Darker
PS nih.
skin, scars.
Lebih
frequents
ngarah
the
ke udah
desert and
bapok.
has
Oh
ample
no.
combat experience. Nothing unusual
Nggak mau
about
ganti
how he
Valken.
dresses or
Promo
acts.
88 nih hari ini nih. Sejam
What's
lagi
that
tuh
he's looking at? A
promo
coin.
diskonnya.
Interesting.
Lincah banget.
Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently, sorry to bother you. Has everyone
Sorry
here
to
already
bother you.
left? I don't
Ma'am, what do you do?
My friend and I lost. And that's.
Forgive me for
Ini
asking.
dia bannernya
Sure.
masih ada nggak?
She has blonde hair.
Banner Never.
And she was wearing a hat and a white dress.
Charge attack-nya rusuh. Ya kah?
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my
Single
apologies.
target atau
During this exceptional time, the Core of 30 are under
Crowd.
orders to be
Udah nggak
extra
ada.
cautious when
Wala.
dealing with unknown people.
I understand.
Udah lama ya.
Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know?
Udah telat berapa
If
tahun
not,
nih
I'd
aku.
better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait!
Story-nya.
They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group would
Dia
be
suaranya
much
enak
safer.
tapi dia nggak jahat
I'll
ya.
have to
Biasanya
pay
yang
you for the
suaranya
trouble.
enak kayak gini.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now.
Cuek gitu. Kalau
Wait
ini
here a
dia
moment.
nggak cuek
Once
ya.
I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know.
Dia baik.
No need for
Okay. Well, I wish there was some.
You're not wrong there.
I suppose I can tell you.
Baik tapi nggak
since you've been
baik
such a
kayak
big help.
terlalu juga ya.
But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through.
Ah, well, ma'am, in that case,
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
The mercenary fills out coin.
Pure
As sly
gold.
as a fox.
That's
It
quite
seems.
something. How'd you come across it? Has no
Bas
distinct
12 sama Miko.
Snezhnaya
Oh iya, ya
markings.
Miko ya.
That'll be why he's going with that
Bener,
story.
bener, bener.
Surely you have an existing business partner.
The shop
Tapi
I used
lebih
to work.
agresif
I
dia ya sih
understand.
menurutku ya.
As it happens, I'm.
Sure.
Kalau ini
That's
lebih ke kalem ya.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am.
Sheesh.
I don't know
Gerakannya
how this happened.
cakep
One thing
banget.
led to another, and look how it ended up.
Damn.
I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on.
Siapa
And we all
cita-citanya
have to make a
ditendang
living
sama
somehow.
Never? Damn. Sis. By the way, aku harus ke atas ya. Sepakat. Saya no.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What?
Why?
This is the coin? Good.
Anyway, MD.
Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you,
Dia
we have secured the evidence.
230.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Minus 8%. Wow.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it.
Maharaja Saino ito lagi.
Sure you'll be okay on your
King
own?
of Kings.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Paimon mah
Really?
oke-oke aja ya.
You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be
Kamu
quiet.
harus
Paimon,
kayat
are
kayaknya
you sure about
katanya.
this?
Kamu yakin Paimon? Kamu bisa
I at least
diam?
wanted to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know.
Paimon kan cerewet.
Being the best guy into that has to count for
6,228.
something. This should be a piece of cake.
628 min 22.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need. Paimon will be super careful.
Si Wawan juga bocil ya.
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's
Cocok
go.
dah mereka. Dan lagi-lagi. Apa nih? Head to the designated location. By the way, bagus banget pendinginan isiku ya. Main Genshin sambil buka banyak tab. Suhunya stabil di 41, paling tinggi 45. Ups, naik ke atas lagi dan sampai. Cakep banget ini di mana, guys? Wah, gila sih Genshin. Nuansanya itu yang cakep banget ya. Lu udah lihat trailernya Bang? Paimon mau di... Belum.
We're
Apa mau
here.
di apa?
Now we wait.
Trailer terbaru berarti ya?
What's on your...
Huh?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
35, 18...
Supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Hat guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
What?
Oh no, Paimon kok
Where's
mikir
that
gitu?
coming from?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized
Paimon ini
something.
ya, dia
Even though Paimon's with the Traveler every single day,
nganggap dirinya nggak
whenever we
berguna
face
ya.
real danger, she can't do anything to help. Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time.
Sabar ya Paimon ya.
Came back. What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of
Tujuh kemana lo rencana mau follow siapa? Ada siapa aja emang? Bang, woi, Valtem.
Paimon probably sounds so
Ada apa?
ridiculous right now.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
Iwawan juga.
Hat guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you.
Iwawan juga
What I will
ngerasain
say is
itu ya.
this. When you start doubting
Cocok dah
yourself,
mereka.
you have two choices. Give up or change.
Damn.
You have to make the
Sarannya
decision
bagus
to move
banget dari
forward.
si Wawan.
Otherwise, no
Ada
amount
dua
of
pilihan, kamu bisa
consolation from
menyerah
other
atau kamu
people
bisa
is gonna
berubah,
help you.
katanya.
So ask yourself, what do you want?
Jadi kamu mau
To
apa?
get
Mau lebih
stronger?
kuat?
To learn
Mau
more?
belajar lebih banyak?
Whatever
Apapun
it is,
itu,
go do it.
lakukan. Kamu
You
tidak
won't
akan
have any regrets
punya
if you can
penyesalan
at least say that you
apapun.
tried.
Setidaknya kamu berusaha, katanya.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now?
Halo juga Kak Vero, kabar baik. Kak Vero gimana kabarnya?
Is it just me?
Kapan nambah link
Or is it a little too
traktir?
quiet around here?
Oh iya, kita setup lah ya traktir ya.
We'll give it another
Traktir.
hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Mumpung lagi senggang dan weekend. Kalau nggak sekarang kayaknya bakal sibuk ya. Coba aku login dulu.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck
New
are
char
they?
Odet Cryo, Arle, Lins
What is it?
Ineva.
Did you think of something?
Odet.
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why.
Odet.
We know for
Odet
sure that the guy
cantik, tapi kayaknya
Sinocop
dia
had something set up.
bocil
Yet
banget.
somehow
Nggak bocil,
his
maksudnya
contact is
muda
a
banget
no-show.
gitu ya. Kayak remaja
So,
gitu.
either the handler got caught,
Lalu siapa lagi?
or
Arle.
more likely,
Arle.
they decided to cut our guy loose.
Arle bukannya yang ditunggu-tunggu itu ya? Arle Chino.
Someone here to check things out?
Another mommy ya.
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's
Lalu
happening here.
Flins,
Unless-
Genshin. Waduh, Flins keren banget
This feels
guys.
all too familiar. Come on.
Dead
Let's
Eye-nya
head
tuh
back.
keren banget ya. Damn. Cakep sih, cakep. Lalu ada Ineva. Nah ini
Even
Ineva
though
lucu
this
nih.
isn't a formal meeting,
Kayaknya Ineva
I'd
sih.
still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and
Outfitnya
every
juga
one of
bagus
you.
banget ya.
Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Ineva
Chesapeake
guys.
and Bennu are currently
Ineva,
assisting the
Ineva.
scholars with the
Wajib
maintenance of
dapet ya.
Aru. Please forgive their absence.
Gimana tidurnya Kakak Baim?
As for
Baik.
Hermanubis,
Kak Vero gimana
May
tidurnya?
he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel
Selamat
quite
malam
emotional.
minggu ya, Kak Vero ya.
Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even Apep's power didn't work? Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably people's faith in them
Cleona
grows
bandel
weaker.
dikit isi baterai.
You
Aduh,
must have
Cleo.
sensed it already.
Dia lapar
Your
kali, Kak
power is
Vero.
not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get.
Unitnya apa ya?
Sumeru
Falcon
is our
bagusnya.
shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Ini
Though
defaultnya
Al-Ahmar is no
cendol ya.
longer with us, the alliance between the three
Gimana
gods
hasil
remains in
ML?
force.
Hasil ML-nya
Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a
kalah,
responsibility
aduh.
to support Sumeru through
Kalau
this
Kak Vero
catastrophe.
gimana hasil ML-nya?
Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goti.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the
Hari
age
ini
of
nggak
the
main
dragons,
ML.
it did not possess the
Hari ini
significance
ngapain
it holds
aja?
today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the light realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information. Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded
Game
Irminsul.
Subway. Wah,
Rather than taking any
dia
of the
Subway Surf
pathways I
kayak yang
referred to,
dikejar
the intruder
Pak
chose
polisi itu
instead
kah?
to utilize the most direct route, and the only one that cannot be protected against, by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you
Teman-teman
mean.
sekolah juga main
You cannot
Subway
simply
Surf ya.
stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines
Ini
because of a
link traktir
potential
bisa
invasion
diganti
that
kah?
could occur
Bentar
at
ya.
any time.
Apakah
That's
link
right.
traktir
As
bisa
important as it is to
diganti
guard against
atau
external
di
threats,
custom?
I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Bisa di
Please,
custom.
understand how difficult this predicament was for
Sesuai
the
dengan
Dendro
username
Archon.
atau nama penggunaan dasar.
Defense has never been an easy task.
Masuk ke akun
After
Anda dan
Irminsul
buka
was
halaman
invaded,
dashboard.
My
Oke,
authority was quickly restricted.
lalu
Soon after
pilih
that,
menu pengaturan
the tree began denying
profil
access to
atau
any
my page.
connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There
Edit
will
page.
always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to
Lalu,
break through the lockdown and
Cari
connect to
bagian pengaturan
Irminsul.
nama pengguna
And
atau
this
edit
is
profil
why
untuk
you need
mengubah
Aru.
teks profil.
Yes, the only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Akhmar's legacy. Aru.
Oh, ini edit
All I
username.
managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks.
Okay.
The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to
Tambahkan link
reboot the
media
Akasha,
sosial kamu.
then use
Baiklah.
the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile.
Ini channel
To rise
31
to the
GTV
challenge,
30
we had to resort to
MNC
more
29
extreme
RCT
and far
28.
costlier
Iya
means.
bener itu kalau mau aktifin
This has led to a number of new
channelnya ya dari
contingency plans.
satelit.
To reclaim Irminsul, her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Together,
reward
we
tidak
will do
boleh
everything in
kosong.
our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost
Gambar
sounded
thumbnail
as if
nggak
you
boleh
knew who
kosong.
you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Well, since you ask.
Kenapa tuh Naida? Tot kepala elang kakak Baim, iya kah? Iya benar dia raja elang ya. Apa tuh Kak Vero? Waduh. Ish. Oh, ini pohonnya Naida bukan sih? Tumbuh lagi ya udah ya. Alhamdulillah Naida udah sehat berarti ya. Irminsul ya benar itu dia. Irminsulnya Naida.
Master Tainari! What is that?
Besar
Is
banget.
this Irminsul? How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon.
Not once over the millennia.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It has
Nah,
become
udah
a
jadi
tree
ya
of
ini kok ya.
unbridled greed,
Bentar aku edit.
a clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Udah jadi traktirnya guys.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottore's will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
Unit, iya kita ganti unitnya dulu. Zilong. Nama akunku iya Zilong.
Dottore die and not? He must still have loyal
Soalnya
followers
aku dulu
amongst the Fatui.
channel ini tuh channel
Even so,
I can confirm that
Mobile
the
Legend
Fatui
ya,
forces
dan
have
hero
arrived in
utamaku
Sumeru
Zilong.
City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be
Nicole,
undergoing some kind of
malaikat.
mutation. Evil branches
Cantiknya.
are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to
Ayam
describe
goreng.
it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all. But they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Jangan lagi.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open.
But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottores from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Aku paling... Kok nggak bisa ditambah? Harus JPEG katanya, oke. Kita ganti dulu. Aku globalnya peringkat 55 ya, paling tinggi waktu itu ya. Nggak kuat naik ke 1, apalagi solo ya. Nice progress.
There is still much to be done.
Demi apa top global? Iya.
Please remember.
As per the discussion, Mr. Al-Haytham,
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible,
di ranket
but the
tuh
implementation will
sekitar
require certain resources.
6.000 pertandingan ya, win rate-nya 60%.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right?
If it's efficiency...
Following up on the element...
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sanima Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us.
Kamu main Mobile Legends juga?
Will do.
Zilong only, iya.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia,
Aku orangnya
Candace, and
simple
Nefer.
soalnya kalau
You'll
udah
be in
nyaman
charge of
satu hero,
negotiating between the
ya udah
various
hero itu
parties.
aja
I trust you
dimainin.
remember our goal.
Kalau dapatnya
You
Godland,
bet. We can handle it.
Xia aja aku mainin. Xia.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Nasi goreng JPG.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Main.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you
Global
old
apa
rascal.
nih?
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
2000 lah ya.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My
Okay, guys.
apologies for the inconvenience.
Nasi goreng ya unit kita ya.
No point putting too much
Gak ada
pressure on
global-global,
yourselves.
aku nggak nentu.
That goes for
Kamu
everyone.
Alrol berarti ya?
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me. Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine. Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
Ya, aku edit ini dulu. Yes, selesai ya. Dapat experience.
Terra Smash!
Hello.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured.
Anyway,
And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises
Confo nggak dapat prima.
Once we roll this out, any Sumerian citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant
Like-nya
equipment
udah
shortage,
8
though.
guys, thank you ya.
Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option. Best of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required materials. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get in formation and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing
Tidur
nothing, we might as well put them to
Malam
use.
minggu kok tidur.
Thoth's words, not mine.
Enggak ya. Harus tidur guys. Tapi aku belum ngantuk. Paling setengah jam lagi guys. Soalnya di sini udah 12:30 ya di Kalimantan. Wish. Sang Maharaja nih. Sheesh. Sangat solid ya serangannya ya. Anyway, aku harus ke sana. Oke, waktunya terbang.
Quit following me.
Tekan T. Ti ti ti. Ti ti ti. And nice. Satisfying banget ya. Ini udah aku open ya, nice.
Too slow.
Ini apa nih?
Way ahead of you. Move to Al-Akmar.
Dia range ya, jarak jauh, berarti dia
Swarm Fury. Know your place.
Udah.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon us.
Nah ini DPS-nya dia ya. Damn, sakit juga ya. Collect the materials needed. Di bawah. Oh, Wita. Iya, saya Wita. Welcome Pangeran. Saya di Kalimantan. Pangeran viewer baru kah? Salam kenal ya. Supportnya ini ya, 2 ya. Ya udah kita aktifkan nomor 2 dulu. Lalu Wawan.
Search for it. Upon the gale.
Injak dia. Udah. Apa itu laser?
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stay condemned.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Gua Danang. Oh, Pangeran Danang tuh. Pangeran kerajaan mana lu, Danang? Dan yang tukang rusuh itu Flow. Yang biayain demo-demo di Jakarta dia tuh.
Empty space.
Ini kan musuhnya.
Way ahead. Sieges. Surrender. Behold.
Dia lemah sama angin kayaknya.
You dare to gaze upon me? Into space. Judgment is upon you.
Nice.
Their penance is due.
Guru Dep. Pangeran XP Land.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
Udah rank
I
apa
remember you
sekarang?
telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were.
Nanti
The
kalau
Academia declared the Akasha to be the most
live
powerful
Mobile Legend
and
mungkin kita
comprehensive
mabar ya
wisdom
di situ.
dissemination system in history. That should give you
Anyway,
an
aku
idea
mau
of how
setting
powerful it
traktir
is.
tadi.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
Browser. Coba simulasi. Notifikasi sedang dijeda. Gimana biar
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Nitik Romawi besok pagi bang biar bisa mabar. Pagi banget main
Thank you so
Mobile
much for handling the
Legends.
delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy,
Pagi banget.
dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum. Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this? According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required.
Terjemahin lah, nggak bisa bahasa Inggris.
Either. Only the price.
Nah, apa tuh?
So
Harganya mahal katanya.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Kamu yang biayain ekspedisi ini ya katanya.
Exaggeration. The academia
Dah.
provided most of the funds.
Ini ceritanya lagi tidak penting-penting banget ya.
Goodwill.
Tidak
Of course,
perlu
the
disimak.
real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this.
Halo juga ya,
It's
ayo
a
apa
serious
kabar?
crisis,
Udah
but
lama
you can't even
nih.
make money out of it. It's
Sehatkah
really
sehat?
quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the light realm.
Did you attend the lecture on light realm energy, Madam Farzan?
Masuk ke akun Anda, lalu
believe
buka
I
stream
saw you
overlay,
there.
pilih jenis yang
Of
ingin
course I
diuji,
attended.
lalu klik
I
tombol
was just a little
tes.
late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Ahem. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental, and
Mana
abyssal
tombol
energy, as
tesnya?
well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know.
Tes
Master told me in private that
Oh
the
iya, bisa
conversion
ya.
process between light realm energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so,
Egis kucing
the scholars
mentraktir
still
5
shared said
cendol.
information.
Baru nemu live kamu hari ini. Langsung suka. Keep going.
Everyone breaks.
Is that the idea?
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival
Kita
together.
tambahin leaderboard
To
lah ya.
protect someone from such dangers means keeping
Kapan nih
them in the dark.
mancing-mancing lagi?
But for someone to know and embody the wisdom
P-shift kah
within,
maksudmu?
they
P-shift
must
mah
understand its very essence.
trauma aku ya di
It's an
P-shift ya.
information hazard.
Jangan
We're exposed to
sebut-sebut
danger
P-shift.
just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it
Alhamdulillah
lures us in
sehat.
by offering
Kalau
us the
lu gimana
solution to our
kabarnya, Bang?
problems.
Alhamdulillah
But
sehat
if you're
juga.
not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky
Alhamdulillah.
problem. But today, this
Paling
big
kalau
problem
sakit
has been
sehari
broken down
doang,
into many
alhamdulillah,
smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
I get it. For instance,
Copy
you and I
this.
share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that? Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem. Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the
kita
fate of the
taruh di
individual
mana
is
ya?
an
Sini aja
insignificant
kan.
affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to
Okay,
dismiss
that's
the individual
done.
as insignificant.
Apalagi?
In other words, the big problem of survival
Goal.
has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors.
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
Laki-laki.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
Kok dia kayak nggak full gitu ya? Kayaknya ininya deh. Nah. 900. Alright.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Nah, udah lebih profesional ya. Trim layoutnya teman-teman. Kita goalsnya tambah RAM aja kali ya. Tambah RAM guys. Unit. Gak main mole lagi bang. Udah jarang tapi masih kadang-kadang main.
The ability to appreciate
Gak ada
beauty
tujuan
is an
aku di mole,
important
udah
virtue.
imo soalnya. Sombong. WK. Apalagi yang perlu dicapai. Kalau ada rank yang lebih tinggi dari imo sih aku gas lagi mungkin ya. Great RAM. RAM sekarang itu 10 juta ya guys. Apalagi yang DDR5 ya. Udah selesai ngobrol-ngobrolnya dia. Pantesan sepi. Kafe attack-nya agak berat ya dia ya. Dia apa sih, pedang kah? Buku kan? What the hell? What is this? Santai banget nyerangnya, guys. Lihat. The real pangeran ini ya. Bukan pangeran Expilan ini. The real pangeran.
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh.
Okay, itu dia.
Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about...
a chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in
Kita
that
lanjut
case.
ngerangkum ya.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to
Romawi
Safhe
sekarang
Shatranj,
katanya.
you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Is this
Dulu Mythic
chessboard
Romawi
supposed to be another
sebutannya apa ya?
visualization of the interior of Aru then?
Sebelum ada Romawi-Romawian gitu.
Visitors, everything is ready.
Ada,
Only
tapi
by
aku lupa
completing
ya.
the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite
Kita tambah
Aru.
MD-nya.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed
Itunya
off on
jelek.
you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, alright?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Wow.
Let's do it.
Isbat. MD udah, event VR. Puzzle lagi nih. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game kocak ini lagi, kata graceful and positive. Kok gitu sih komennya? Katanya namanya graceful and positive.
The first trial
Waduh, emang kocak sih ini puzzle-nya, gimana nih?
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
How?
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise,
Harus
you will be deemed
kerjasama
to have
katanya.
broken the rules.
Okay.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Ada robot pula.
King
Apa tuh robot?
Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Clear the first stage of the challenge. Oke. Oke, kita bisa jalan-jalan ya. Jalan-jalan. Oh, kita cuma bisa jalan di... Enggak deh, bisa jalan kemanapun nih. Maksudnya nggak ada habis-habisnya, udah banyak di negatif review. Tapi meta plus combat gitu-gitu aja. Ya kan aku baru balik lagi Genshin by the way. Coba aku lihat ratingnya ya. Genshin Impact.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
3,9 ya.
Sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Ya nggak rendah-rendah banget sih. 3,9. Kalau App Store kalau Apple masih 4,2 ya, masih bagus ya. Genshin Play Store. Halo Yopers, aku ingin membagikan pengalaman bug tepatnya terjadi di region Nokrai. Ada efek bergetar dan stuck katanya. Andai ada fitur skip story dan case lainnya, nggak semua orang punya waktu buat baca dialog. Ya banyak ini ya, banyak bintang 1 ya akhir-akhir ini. Reset cafe maju 3 kali, dorong patung yang kedua. Ya reset. Thank you ya, flow ya.
The first trial is posed by me.
Cafe maju 3 kali, dorong patung yang kedua.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Like this. Then
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
ini tapi maksudnya apa sih? Ini harus ke merah itu kah? Maksudnya? Oh, aku ngerti sih. Gini nggak sih guys? Gini nggak? Ya kan? Nggak iso. Nggak bisa, mentok ya. Patung pertama dorong 1 kali, patung kedua dorong 2 kali. Nanti KP tinggal lurus belok 1 kali ke titik yang kuning itu. Salah. Kayak reset lagi ya.
The first trial is posed by me.
3.
I don't think this is gonna stop
Maju
us.
3 kali, dorong patung yang kedua.
But the
Gini
key to
maksudnya.
this game lies in working together.
Ini salah dong.
Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Ini maksudnya 3 udah.
Like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Terus ganti karakter ya. Ini dorong.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things.
Yang dekat Al-Hetham.
Oh, excellent work.
Oh, dia ini yang nggak bisa lewati satu sama lain ya dia ya. I see. Patung yang dekat Al-Hetham dorong sekali, patung sebelahnya dorong. Oh gitu, oke. Reset ya.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
2 times like that.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Dah. Satu.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living
Dia mau
on in
kesini kah?
suitcase form of all things.
Oh
Amusing.
begitu.
Oh, excellent work.
Ini apa? Udah sampai maksudnya. Walah. Dan dorongnya pakai kafe dulu.
Now is the
Lurus
time
3
for
kali.
my
I see.
Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Dia mau kemana
Really?
guys? Bentar kita lihat objektifnya
Thanks in
dulu.
advance. We appreciate it.
Mana objektifnya? Objektifnya where? Dia nggak bisa ke sini. Oh ini objektifnya tuh. Oke. Mana lagi objektifnya? Ini. Dia nggak bisa ke sana, ada batu ya. Nih. Yang di bawah itu bang. Oh iya benar-benar. Yang kayak monitor itu ya. Ini apa dong kristal-kristal? Itu cuma itu ya. Cuma hambatan doang ya. Ininya harus aku geser biar si Etam bisa jalan ya. Itu enggak sih? Nice. Alright, stage 2 clear. Nice. Stage 3.
Ibis King, don't you
Makin
think
lama
this all
makin
rather
ribet emang.
inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter.
Oke,
Do
ini
not
easy
expect
yang
me
di
to
sini.
follow your lead.
This one easy.
Suit yourself.
Yang sana juga easy harusnya. Ini nggak bisa ya? Ini lewat mana dong? Ini geser ke. Ini monitor nggak sih yang ini? Bentar. Monitor kah? Bukan, ini bukan monitor ya. Ini apa? Oh, oke. I see. Yang bottom paling bawah geser sama kape ke paling bawah. Oke. Oh ini belum ya. Ini ya. Monitornya ada di sana guys. Tumben banget nih. Lagi kangen banget sama Genshin. Halo Bang Felix, welcome. Happy weekend ya. Tapi we can si kafe bakal lewat sana. Ini bakal lewat sini ya. Cukupkah? Cukup nggak nih? Coba si Elhetam dia bisa nggak? Udah nggak sih? Lo nggak bisa ke sini guys. Oh dia nggak bisa ini ya, nggak bisa 2 kali belok ya. Katanya sampai ke paling bawah ininya. Itu harus geser ke terminal bang, maksudnya? Salah nggak sih ini? Salah nggak sih? Jadi kafe tinggal lurus aja. Ini geser ke terminal. Reset. Ya kayaknya ini salah ya. Mau lewat mana masuknya? Tuh salah ya. Nah ini gampang.
Don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Nice. Tinggal 1 tuh. Lewat sini nggak sih dia? Nggak bisa ya. Bentar. Ini emang ke bawah sini kah? Reset ke sini. Tapi itunya belum diaktifkan, bentar. Alah, salah ya. Harusnya aktifkan dulu nggak sih? Apa enggak, belum salah? Coba lurusin aja tuh. It's block. Aduh, kebanyakan belok kita ya. Patung depan Hayi geser ke bawah dulu. Oke. Oh, I see. Gitu ya. Oke, dan ini ke situ. Kalau bang itu patungnya nggak halangin jalan masuk. Iya, ini yang ngalangin maksudnya. Confirm nggak? Ini ngalangin ya. Cuma 1 yang bisa masuk kalau kayak gini.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Nah, yang ini udah benar. Berarti yang kedua tuh nggak usah diapa-apain. Ya.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be
nih.
handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Ini belum, ntar ini dulu. Nice. Ada berapa stats nih? Tengah malam loh ini disuruh puzzle sama Genshin. Oh ini terakhir, alhamdulillah. Tinggal yang Ono ya. Nice one. Abang nggak bobo, ini mau off udah. Udah jam 1 guys. Nice one. Padang depan kafe dorong sekali terus dorong ke atas. Sih, gitu juga bisa kan? Nice.
Done. Finally.
Berotak sengku nih berdua nih.
But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to the existing since Aru's interference,
So, Bill,
imagine for a moment.
I agree.
PC
This is the
ku
best solution
suhunya ada di
possible.
41, sehat
Please,
banget ya.
Me, oh
Alhamdulillah.
my. Well,
Naturally.
Aku habis bersihin debunya soalnya ya. Kemarin tuh. Oke guys, kita udahan dulu ya. Thank you semuanya yang udah mampir hari ini. Ada Flow Lexi, ada Abias, ada Felix, ada Danang tadi, sama ada siapa lagi? Aku scroll dulu. Ada Yah Ayu, ada Graceful and Positive, ada Danang, dan ada Kak Veronica Agatha dan Valten. Kita ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya ya teman-teman. Bye-bye. Insyaallah besok malam ya. Thank you guys sudah mampir. Happy weekend. Selamat malam minggu. Be happy guys. Bye-bye. Ya.